Hey, it's Sarah with Loaves and Dishes, and today I'm going to be showing you how easy it is to make vegetable soup. Before we get into today's video, be sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so that you'll be notified when we upload videos. Okay, so the great thing about making a vegetable soup is that you can kind of make it any way you want. Now, the base of any good soup starts with what's called a mirepoix, and that is celery, carrots, onion, and I also add garlic to that, but you don't have to add garlic. You want to use a little less celery, a little more carrot, and some onion. I got my onion pre-diced at the grocery store. It was about half an onion. I would say you want to use like maybe 2 to 3 stalks of celery if they're like whole stalks. And then for carrots, if it's a good sized carrot, you're going to want to use 2 to 3 of those as well. But I was using tiny carrots. And also I was making this with my husband in mind, and he loves carrots, so I added more carrot. And that's the really great thing about making a vegetable soup, is that really you just need a few basic things, and then you can kind of make things how you want it. So if you like more carrot, add more carrot. If you like more celery, you can add more celery. If you don't like celery at all, and maybe you wanted to use like a bell pepper, you can absolutely do that. It's really up to you. I had some yellow potatoes, so I diced up some potatoes. I think potatoes go really well in a vegetable soup just because potatoes adds, it's not a meaty texture or anything like that. Potatoes add just an extra layer of filling for when you're eating this. So I like to add potatoes for vegetable soup. Also, a potato is a vegetable, so it deserves to be in the soup. I just left the skin on. You can peel the potatoes if you want, but since I was using like Yukon Gold potatoes, the skin is really thin, so you don't have to peel it. If you were going to use a russet potato, I would recommend peeling it, but that's up to you. Russet potatoes have a thicker skin, so you can remove the skin from those, or you can leave them on. It's up to you. So in my Dutch oven, I just put in about a tablespoon of olive oil, and now I'm adding in my onion. This is about half of an onion. And then I'm adding in my celery and my carrot, and I just want to cook this just a little bit before I put everything else in. And now I'm just seasoning. I'm adding some salt and pepper. I added some fresh thyme. Goose decided right now was the best time to drink out of his water bowl. Now I'm adding in some canned corn. And again, if you don't want corn in your soup, you don't have to add it. But I thought it would be a nice sweet flavor to add. Adding just some pepper. And it also doesn't matter what order you add these in. So I'm adding 2 cans of these fire roasted tomatoes. I like the fire roasted ones with garlic better just because I think they have a better flavor. And with a vegetable soup, you can make it as vegetable heavy or as vegetable light as you would like. I added some bay leaves. I'm adding some garlic powder and onion powder because I add that to everything. But again, if you don't want to add it, you don't have to. Now I'm putting in my potatoes. And I'm just mixing everything around. And now I'm going to add some vegetable stock. I'm going to add a quart, and that was enough for me to just cover the vegetables. And that's what you really want. You want just enough to kind of cover it. And then I'm going to add some frozen peas. A lot of people like to add green beans to their soup, but my husband doesn't really like green beans very much, so I did peas. But again, you don't have to add any of that stuff. If you wanted to use different vegetables, you can. If you wanted to add like kale to it, you could. You can add whatever you want. You're just going to let it simmer for about 30 minutes, and there it is, all done. I put a little parsley on top for it to look pretty, but that's it. If you want to see more recipes, be sure to check out Loaves and Dishes, and thanks for watching.